It's not a party without the drugs. Chapter 3, Holiday Adventures, Hippie Fl1p, April 20th, 11 a.m. Today was unlike any other day in my life. I felt rebellious. So I skipped school to go on a hike at Willow River State Park in Hudson, Wisconsin with my best friend. I pulled up next to Blake's 2010 Chrysler 200 parked at the Cenex gas station. I swung my driver door open, instantly greeting him with a hug. "It's been 3 months. How's it going, buddy?" Blake replied with a smile on his face. "Great, man. I just got back from being on tour with 7 Lions. Got me creating a hype video for a festival coming up here on May 3rd in Texas." I smiled back at Blake with envy in my eyes. This motherfucker was a legend in the making. A true fucking rock star. And he was the one person in life who inspired me to let loose, to live life without any regrets. I slammed my door. Who would have thought we would have ever been this successful in life? No one. We proved everyone wrong. Blake threw his arm around my shoulders. We're living our best lives. I'm about to shoot my first ever music festival, and you're coming with me. My face lit up with excitement. What the fuck are you talking about? Blake smirked at me. We're going to Texas. Before I could even open my mouth, he took off sprinting, past the gas station's red pumps. I raced after him as he continued running towards the white lines painted along the side of the road. My feet rapidly bounced back and forth off the pavement like a runner during their morning jog when their legs are on fire, but their mind tells them to keep going. The road continued on, but Blake veered off to the right side and ran directly past the forest entrance marked by a yellow sign, which read, State Park Trail. The sign triggered me. Weed? I gripped onto the side of my backpack to confirm my joints hadn't fallen out. My fingertips radiated with positivity. From that point on, every step forward felt like a fresh hit of marijuana entering my lungs. And every exhale under the forest trees left remnants of smoke clouds with happiness in between the leaves. Our bodies weaved intensively, swiftly breezing along the dirt path, which was narrow, surrounded by ankle-high weeds and chest-high branches. Jump, dip, left, right, side to side, don't slow down, never give up. Every little leaf that touched against my skin filled my body with more relief. Ah, the touch of nature. Freedom. My brain slowly became fully aware of the basic existence of life. Trees. Breathe. The dirt trail came to an abrupt ending. A large fence, just a few inches below my chest, became an obstacle in my way. A challenge. Within seconds, Blake hopped up onto the top of the wooden fence and then swiftly off. I was quite impressed as both of his feet landed flawlessly back onto a new dirt trail beyond the fence. I reenacted his exact movements. My feet fluttered high in the open air, while my knees elevated into my chest. My body soared upwards in the air, until my feet became supported and stabilized by the stiff wood fence. The sound of water running off of rocks at high speeds from the nearby stream traveled quickly into my ears as I jumped off the wood fence. A whole new world better than reality appeared before my eyes. A place where money didn't exist. And time was simply something unknown to the mind. I felt genuine freedom, but it didn't last for long. Within 60 feet, we became face to face with a downward cliff. I peeked over the edge, observing a row of 7 trees placed symmetrically along the path, leading directly downhill. I thought to myself, we can use our hands and maneuver from tree to tree down the narrow path until we get to the stream at the bottom. I brushed past Blake as he stood at the edge of the steep hill's drop-off. Down the cliff I went. My entire torso dropped from underneath me. I shouted at the top of my lungs, "Limitations are for the narrow-minded, and we, my friend, are not narrow-minded."